Good morning and welcome to Money Minute. I'm Cody Sheen, I'm your host. Today's segment is in response to 44S Man's most recent video voice blog. What would you do with $1 million? That is my question. Well, actually, it's Steve's question. I'm just making my personal attempt to answer it and see if any of you would agree with me. So, let's get started. What would you do with $1 million? You just won the lotto. $1 million in cash in hand. Number one, not in any particular order, I'd give 50 of my closest friends and family $1,000 each. I'd purchase a property or some property, preferably with a standing structure on it, for about $200,000, maybe $300,000. Preferably for around about $250,000, $275,000, bit of wiggle room, and then fix it up, do all the necessarily bits, bobs, and put a pool in maybe, I don't know, give it a sunroof or spa or something to make it really cool. And then, I don't like to use the word flog, resell it for a handsome profit of maybe 1.1, 1.2, depending on how well we go. Next, so that would take me up to about $300,000, including the 50 friends so far. Next, I'd buy myself a very nice car. Around about $60,000, no more. Can be less, but no more. I'd invest in a managed fund for about $10,000 as the initial investment, and then from there make contributions every month of $1,000 for 5 years, which would bring from the initial of $10,000 all the way up to the final closing of the 5-year period to $60,000. So it's completely investing $70,000 all up. And that brings us to a total of $430,000. Haven't quite hit $500,000 yet. Then, donate $100,000 to the SARE Foundation, because they could really use it. That brings us to $530,000, just over the $500,000 mark. Then, $50,000 to my old high school, Glennie and Rudolph Steiner School, down in Middlecove. That would bring us to $580,000, roughly. Then, some of you might seem a little bit surprised by this. $50,000 to TAFE New South Wales, primarily for the Northern Beaches College, the campus, as well as the North Sydney, simply because I've studied both of those campuses and they could really use the additional funds for future student services and things like that. Then, just to be really cool, hit of the town, etc., throw a massive party for as many people as I could for about $50,000. Just go absolutely ape with anything that you can quite imagine. Then, so that brings us to a total of $680, just under $700. I take 5 of my favourite people, 5 best friends, can be family, but are my closest people, for an around-the-world holiday or trip for a year, which would roughly send me back, I'm guessing, about $150,000, give or take. During that year, I'd have to have someone else working on the house as preparations, etc. But that year would just be amazing. No limit. You just New York, Vegas, Barcelona, Rio de Janeiro, all the cool places, Amsterdam, all the really cool places, just hit up. Then, something that some of you might find a little bit strange as well, I'd actually buy a retail store for about $30,000, give or take. Could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less, but roughly 30. Because that is a business that will keep on paying. Like the managed fund and the property, that will keep income on a constant. And that's what we like. Because constant income equals less time spent working, which we all love. I give $50,000 to my parents towards their mortgage to help that kick off a little bit faster. And I'd actually start a business, or one of the businesses that have had in mind of starting. And that would only set me back about $10,000. Initial setup fees, advertising, marketing, financials, etc. Get a few staff people on board. I would then start a lecture circuit. I'd go around to different organizational training areas, schools, universities, etc., and talk to them about getting them inspired by life, by living your passion, your dreams, so that you don't have to work anymore. And that will probably set me back about $5,000. That wouldn't cost too much, really. But yeah, so that's so far. And then just for some padding, or a little bit of crazy flashy run around town to show off as much as I want money, about $75,000. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, aunts and uncles, pets, grandparents, etc. That is how I would spend my $1 million. That is all from me today. If you liked it, or if you think you'd do something differently, please let me know, or comment, like. And if you have questions about why I would invest in a few things here or there versus others, let me know. I'm more than happy to digest your opinions and comments, etc. I've just realised that there is a TV playing in the background right there. There we go. I should have turned that off. My apologies for that. I'll remember that next time. Have a pleasant day. Keep your money working harder for you, not the other way around. Obviously work hard for your money because it makes you feel good. But, wow, that's 8 minutes. Jeez. Signing off. Money Minute with Cody Sheehan in response to Steve Harrison's 44 S-Man's What Would You Do with $1 million? Adios. Bye.